Launch CRP429 is a qualified and utilitarian diagnostic tool with fast and accurate diagnosis for the vehicle health status. Scan tool is equipped with a 5-inch IPS touchscreen, which provides high definition and high resolution for you. It is also designed with many buttons which allow you to reach the functions you want quickly. The full system diagnosis function and 8 useful reset buttons is the key that why CRP429 is superior than other products in the market. The reset functions are oil reset, DPF regeneration, electronic parking brake reset, steering angle calibration, IMMO service, battery maintenance system reset, ABS bleeding, and injector coating. CRP429 can be updated online with one click. Designed with a wide coverage of vehicles and a multilingual support, this diagnostic tool is a must for your auto repair and maintenance.
So the fifth and final scan tool that we're going to come to is from a company called Launch. They're a little bit bigger company. They put out some nice scan tools. This is going to be their CRP429 handheld scan tool. It's going to have quite a bit more functionality, but it's going to come with a price tag as well. This one's going to run you right around $399, $400. It's got quite a few more functions in VIN scan. It's able to connect to Wi-Fi. It's got a touch screen. So we're going to get into this one and show you how many more functions this thing's going to give you for that extra price tag. So we're going to plug this one in here, and it's going to immediately do a VIN scan on the vehicle. Pulls up my VIN number, and we're going to start a system identification. In a little bit newer vehicles, this would be able to auto ID and pull up everything normally. This one being a little bit of an older vehicle, you will have to put some input into it. This is Silverado 4-wheel drive, pulls up the VIN. Yes, it has automatic transfer case, dual zone, auto HVAC. Radio doesn't matter because I have an aftermarket one anyways. This is over 8600 GVW. And then it's going to be doing a full system health scan report. If we didn't want to do that, we could back out and we could just go into an OBD2 function, but I want this thing to go through here, and I want you to see the functionality that it does right off the bat. So if you were to have this vehicle come into your shop and you wanted to just do a general scan of the whole vehicle, you let it go, do what it needs to, and it's going to scan every single module that it has the availability of seeing in your vehicle, record all the codes, and then it's going to give you a vehicle health report at the end. So it takes approximately 2 to 3 minutes to run a full vehicle scan report across all of the modules, and it really does read every single module. So it's going to scan, and it's going to save this scan report all of the individual codes that are in each individual module. Even the ones that don't have any codes, it scans it and saves it in there. So this is actually saved into the scan tool, and then you are able to just have it in here for future reference, or you can share this. This, as you notice up here, does have a Wi-Fi signal. It does connect to our local Wi-Fi, and you can share this and send it to any email with a message, or even a customer's email if you want to send them their full vehicle scan report as well. It includes the voltage and everything else. So a full vehicle scan report within a couple of minutes is a great upsell for a customer. You're able to see their whole vehicle electronically. Okay, so we will get out of this, and we are back to our home screen. The really cool thing about this one is going to be all of its reset functions, the really quick things that you want to be able to get to. So we're going to go over to our reset tab. This is able to reset brake pad wear indicators on the vehicles that have that, Oil change reset, that is the biggest one. Rather than having to look up online and find all of the oil change resets, you have to hold your left tongue here, push this button, turn this key, whatever. This is the way to manually reset the oil change indicator, or it will tell you how to do the manual functions on the vehicle as well in some applications. Able to do steering angle sensor resets, battery resets after you've removed and changed the battery. It does ABS brake bleeding, a really cool function. But I think one of the best ones is going to be our diesel particulate filters. It's able to do general regens, something that is awesome these days, especially when we're talking about all of the after treatment exhaust that we have. The diesel particulate filters get a great soot buildup, and we need to do regens. This can do that. Another really awesome function is going to be our skim and key functions. This will program keys. In a lot of vehicles and manufacturers, you will still need to get a PIN code of some kind to be able to program those keys, but this scan tool does have that functionality. And the last thing is going to be injectors. When you put injectors into diesels or direct injected motors, they are coded with a certain code for their pulse width and how they are their flow rates. So this is able to program the diesel injector flow rates. So really awesome functions that everyone is going to need for, especially if you have a whole lot of customers coming through and you want to get those quick functions in. So we are able to read data of the vehicle, and we can go to our find your data link connector for whichever said vehicle, the diagnostic report, and then this has the stored reports of all the vehicles that I have stored on here. So I'm just able to bring up any of the old vehicles. It has quite a bit of memory in this one. I've got 5 or 6 vehicles stored, and I've used about 2% memory on it. You're able to look through the DTC library, scan through and find any kind of scan tool or codes that you are wanting to find. Just for giggles, let's look through P0700, transmission general control system failure. So, and brings up all of the description for that. All of our firmwares, frequently asked questions, and then we can go into our OBD2. It's going to scan the vehicle again, the protocol, okay, and then we can read all of these different things here. Our readiness monitors, which we've already seen on this one, our live data. This thing reads a whole lot of live data. So all of the available data, we are able to click on any of these as well, and we see them on their own graph. So if I don't want to see and read all 37 of these at the same time, I can find that, and then I can also look at this and the graph as well. So that's a pretty cool function. And it is able to record as well. So we will go back to the home page. This thing as well, since we are connected to Wi-Fi, does upgrade as well over the Wi-Fi, is able to upgrade each individual manufacturer. So this thing also does so many manufacturers, everything from Citroen, Chrysler, Audi, all the way down through Subaru, Suzuki, Volvo, Volkswagen, and everything in between. I have not had a vehicle yet that this isn't able to scan and read and do at least the basic functions of. In all, this is a very powerful scan tool, something that a great shop is going to need to have in their arsenal. Here at the bottom, we've got hard keys for everything else as well. You're able to download, put things into functions. You're able to do a screenshot. It takes a screenshot if you were doing live recording data and you want to see that moment. It takes that one, takes you to your questions. The vehicle monitors your VIN check again. Take you back to your home button, back button, up, down, scroll, power to turn it off. And that's our scanned diagnostic reports, the quick function key to that. We were in our diagnostic session there. So a whole lot of functions. Now, I've been talking with a couple of the guys at launch, and they are going to have a new platform to where some of the shop owners and other of these Gear Plus customers are going to be able to go into, kind of like the Snap-on sharing community, where they can put their known good fixes for certain codes that come to those vehicles. They can put them on an online database to be able to share between the community as well. So that is coming in the future. They've put the software in this one, so it will be there on future updates and versions. You can change your settings from sound, network. So this thing is a very nice, powerful scan tool. As well it should be for the money. So this is the Launch CRP429.